class. Welcome to this week's filming lesson. Well, I'll not be there for this week, so I'm going to London by today until Friday. So I'll be coming back to Envy Studio on Friday, okay? Anyway, I got my new laptop, so it's right over there for you. And I have Samsung Galaxy S10 with me. I got my phone with me just in case if you call me by the text, and then you'll be with a freshman, all right? So today we're gonna do home video releases by the first one, okay? It's called 2019 and home video. I'll show you what I mean. It's just a new home video releases that will come out in this year. Okay, we did that. Okay, we did that. So, anyway, this is what I call Focus Zero's to Extend by Universal. So, it's made by you guys. Well, as actually, Focus Zero's life is just how it is. So yeah, it should be okay by then. Alright, so this is Focus Zero to Extend when it's the first one. Let's talk about the Hey You Give, alright? The Hey You Give is just a long plot. Here's a plot. Star Carter is a 16-year-old American black girl who lives in the fictional black neighborhood of Garden Heights, but attends an academic white school. Williamson prep after a gun goes off at a party. Star is attending one weekend with her cousin. Star is driven home by her childhood best friend, Khalil. While driving home, they are stopped by a white police officer. The white officer tells Khalil, who is black, to exit the car. While outside the car, Khalil reaches inside his car via the open driver's side window to check in on Star, who Star is telling to go back. Khalil picks up a brush. The white officer, misthinking, fires three shots to Khalil, killing him. Star, in shock in the passenger seat, run out the car to Khalil, who was bleeding. The officer now tells Star to sit down, asks, "Where is the gun?" The officer looks to the right to see it was a brush. Khalil's death becomes a major national news story. Star's identity as a witness is initially kept secret from about everyone outside Star's family, leaving Star's two best friends, Haley Grant and Maya Yang, and Star's white boyfriend, Chris, who all attend Williamson prep together, all unaware of Star's connection to the news story. Having to keep this secret weighs on Star, as does her need to keep her Williamson and Garden Heights personas separate. Star agrees to be interviewed after prior thinking on television and to testify in front of a grand jury after being encouraged by civil rights lawyer April Ofra. While defending Khalil's character during her interview on television, in which her identity is hidden, she names the King Lords, the gang that controls her neighborhood. The gang retaliates by threatening Star and her family, forcing them to move with her uncle Carlos, who is also a detective. Carlos was a father figure to Star when her father, Maverick, spent 3 years in prison for gang activity. Following his release, Maverick left the gang and became the owner of the Garden Heights grocery store, where Star and her half-brother Seven work. Maverick was only allowed to leave his gang, the King Lords, because he admitted to a crime even though he was innocent. This kept gang leader King from being locked up. King, widely feared in the neighborhood, now lives with Seven's mother and Seven's half-sister Kenya, who is friends with Star. After a grand jury fails to indict the white officer, Garden Heights erupts into both peaceful protests and riots. The failure of the criminal justice system to hold the officer accountable pushes Star to take an increasingly public role, including speaking out during the protests, which are met by police on riot gear. Her increasing identification with the people of Garden Heights causes tension with Star's school friends and especially with her boyfriend Chris. Star and Maya eventually start standing up to Haley's comments, and Chris remains supportive of Star. Star and Seven get trapped in Maverick's grocery store, which is firebombed by King and his gang. The two escape thanks to helping of Maverick and some other Garden Heights business owners. When the police arrive on the scene, Star's younger brother Sekeni points a gun at King. Star diffuses the situation. Star eventually promises to keep Khalil's memory alive and to continue her advocacy against injustice. Okay, so next one, the second one, well actually on the 23rd, we're gonna do Johnny English Strikes Again. Here it is. Here's a plot to this film, but it's a long one, you say. So, MI7 is being targeted by a massive cyber attack from an unknown entity, exposing the identities of all its current field agents. As a result, MI7 is forced to reinstate older inactive agents in order to track down the culprits behind the attack. Among the reinstated agents is Johnny English, who officially works as a geography teacher while secretly training his young students in espionage. After accidentally incapacitating the other agents, English insists on being given the services of his old sidekick Bo, who is still a clerk in MI7. English and Bo traveled into the south of France to begin their investigation, where the cyber attack roughly originated from. They locate a yacht named .com in a marina nearby and try to board it during the night. They are caught by an onboard operative, Ophelia, but manage to escape their cell, find an array of servers, and leave the yacht. The next day, they decide to stalk Ophelia. When they eventually spot her leaving the yacht, they follow her car on the serpentine roads of South France until they run out of gas. Ophelia, well aware of their pursuit, comes back and she and English agree to a meeting. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister is considering a meeting with a Silicon Valley billionaire, Jason Volta, to form an agreement. While English is meeting with Ophelia at a bar, Bo discovers evidence that suggests she could be a spy. English, now infatuated with Ophelia, however, refuses to consider Bo's premise. Ophelia is shown to be in fact a Russian spy and receiving orders from her superiors and to eliminate English. Fortunately, she fails to execute English, who manages to evade her attempts after accidentally consuming a pill that causes him to become hyperactive. Meanwhile, after a further series of cyber attacks, the Prime Minister and Volta solidify an agreement to be revealed during the G12 meeting In preparation for the infiltration, English is tasked to complete a virtual reality simulation in which he explores the billionaires mentioned. However, he fails to unlock the pad to keep himself in the room and unknowingly harms the civilians around the town in the process. After infiltrating the real mention and recording evidence about Volta's plan with a phone, English is captured but manages to escape and hijacks a driving school car. He fends off a chase by Volta to arrive safely back in 9x7. However, he accidentally takes the wrong phone while exiting the car and fails to convince Pegasus and the Prime Minister about Volta's schemes. The Prime Minister has had enough of English's antics, fires him and decides to proceed with the G12 meeting in Scotland. Bo convinces English to continue and stop Volta without MI7 support. They enlist the assistance of Bo's wife Lydia, the captain of a Navy submarine, and arrive at the meeting location. Up in the castle's tower, Volta reveals to Ophelia that he has known her true identity as a spy since the very beginning and fends off Ophelia's attempt to kill him. Fortunately, English climbs up the tower using a gadget suit and manages to intervene before Volta is able to kill Ophelia, but is ejected out due to a strap caught on a window and thus fails to capture Volta and Ophelia escapes. Volta now joins the Prime Minister and the other G12 nations leaders for the meeting. English tries to stop Volta unsuccessfully. Once again, Volta then reveals his true plan of extorting the G12 nations leaders for control over their country's data. English decides to call Pegasus for help, but forgets about a warning given by Lydia about using a phone near the submarine. His call inadvertently causes the submarine to launch a surface-to-air missile that homes and on English's beacon left on the .com, destroying the yacht. As a result, English, Bo and Ophelia chase Volta as he heads toward his chopper to escape. After Volta mocks English for not being able to catch him, English tosses a tablet at Volta's head to knock him out and smashes Volta's phone to stop the whole scheme. The Prime Minister praises English for his bravery, and he returns to school where he finds his students greeting him back as a hero. Okay, so this is Johnny English Strikes Again on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to do The Wife. You know the wife means. Here's a plot. This plot description is chronological, although major parts of the film are told in flashback. In 1958, Joan Archer meets Joseph Castleman, a handsome young married professor at a woman-only college, although already an accomplished, if unpublished, writer. Joan is awed by Joseph's force of personality and advice that a writer must write. Joan meets published alumni authorities whose cynical views of opportunities for female writers disheartens Joan. 2 years later, Joseph has been fired for having an affair with Joan. His marriage is falling, and his first attempt at writing a novel turns out very poor. Joan, a secret at a publishing house, observes how all the male editors dismiss women writers. Well, when Joan criticizes Joseph's work, he threatens to end his relationship with her, claiming she cannot love a hack. Joan agrees to fix Joseph's novel for him. The work, titled The Walnut, is published and becomes a bestseller. In 1968, Joseph and Joan are living in a large seaside home in Connecticut. Joan is hard at work writing a novel to be published under Joseph's name, while Joseph supports her by cooking, cleaning, and caring for their first child, David. As Joseph and Joan converse, it is apparent that Joan's novel is a reflection of their life together, which bores Joan, a narcissist. Over the next 4 decades, Joseph has several adulterous affairs and tells everyone that Joan does not write. By 1992, an elderly Joseph has become a celebrated author. He wins the Nobel Prize in Literature. Although Joan seems less than happy about the honor, David, who idolizes his father, seeks Joseph's critique of and approval for his first short story. Unaware that Joan has written all Joseph's books, Joseph, Joan, and David fly to Stockholm in Nathaniel Bone, a biographer with a taste for scandal, tries to insinuate himself into a castleman's lives. Joan's unhappiness worsens and adulation is heaped on Joseph. His attempts to publicly thank her for supporting him only embitter her further. Nathaniel, sensing Joan's emotional state, induces her to talk with him over drinks and says that he knows that Joan has ghostwritten a major proportion or even all of each of Joseph's novels. Joan does not admit the truth, but Nathaniel is convinced by their conversation that he is correct. Meanwhile, Joseph tries to seduce a beautiful young photographer who is assigned to him. Joseph is unable to consummate the affair due to his cardiovascular disease. Joseph accuses Joan of abandoning him, while Joan expresses her outrage over Joseph's attempted affair. The argument causes when they learn that their daughter Susanna has given birth to their grandson. The night of the Nobel Prize ceremony, David confronts his parents after being told by Nathaniel that Joan is the only writer of the family. Joseph and Joan deny everything. At the ceremony and banquet which follows, Joan becomes increasingly upset by the accolades showered on Joseph. She flees and Joseph follows her. He demands that she take his Nobel Prize, but she refuses. At their hotel, Joan tells Joseph she is divorcing him. They argue violently, and Joseph has a heart attack, prostrate on the bed. He begs for Joan's love, and she tells him she loves him. He replies, "You're such a good liar," and dies moments later. On the airplane back to the United States, Nathaniel offers his condolences to Joan. She tells him that if he tries to print anything that undermines Joseph's reputation as a writer, she will sue him. David overhears her. Joan says that she will tell David and his sister the truth when they get home. Okay, so that's all home videos we got. So on the second, we're going to do Emma Monkey pictures and Roman Cowboy actions and Duncan T's comedy shorts. It's called Walk to McDonald's by someone else, but we didn't know about it. But it's just a picture so that you can draw, alright? Well, actually it's just a spot-billed duck. Well, spot-tailed duck is just, well, it's a mallard duck, but it's also brown as a female. She walks to McDonald's to get some chicken McNuggets and medium fries and the books, but also walks through to the streets and got tired of walking and then walks back home and he got some food and he got some books ready. So yeah, the spot bill duck is just a character, but you can also play music called Oodie Lally Golly Walla Day by Robin Hood by Disney, and then and then and on the third you can do Samsung Galaxy S10 or whatever you want. You can download Scooby Doo like you always do. Yeah, just download Scooby Doo when you always do because Scooby Doo Camp Scare is not here anymore, so it's not made by Warner Brothers in Blu-ray 3D. So instead, we're gonna put Scooby Doo and meets the Boo Brothers skeleton capture and reveal that has also Scooby Doo was also scared. You can download somehow and just leave it there where you want to. You can do crazy things on Friday. You can do one too, and that's all. Anyway, I'm going to London by now, so I might be missing a plane. Okay, so that's all I got. Let's do some work right now. I'm going to get something to drink. Watch my stuff, okay? Okay. Lindaves. Good morning, Lindaves. Morning. Your guitar? I thought it might be good in all the photos we've been taking. With you and Blizzard. What? Huh? Jean-Chan too? Hey. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. So you brought Mustang along, huh? Sure did. I wasn't really sure, but I didn't figure that Makoto brings hers along with the chip. I was right. Makoto and Jean-Chan brought them too. Huh? I knew it. I wouldn't be famous at what I need there beside my base. Gotcha. Okay, on to Kyokonoraku Station. Did you bring your trunks? You haven't forgotten anything, have you? Uh-oh, I forgot my passport. Then I guess I'll have to leave you behind. Hey! It's hanging from your neck. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. Good morning, Kyokonoraku. Good morning. Ugh, no fair. I should have brought my keyboard. It sure is big. Let's go get some tea. This is cool. Let's check out our bags first. Oh, good idea. This is awesome. We could use one of these at school. A people walker. People mover. I see legs. Oh, boyfriend mover's true. Can you make it official? Please, just a word, Miss Kyokonaku. Moonwalking. I'm so excited. Look. Wow. Lindaves. So you brought some snacks, don't you, Jean-chan? They'll be here soon after we take off. You don't know all about this, Jean-chan. That's because I ran out. It's a good thing we got on a plane with Shonokima. Without Shonokima. Yeah. She's babysitting Princess Rona, right? Yeah. Well, it's like a dream. When this plane lands, when we get off, we'll be at London, England. In a totally different country. Wow, we've been traveling abroad together. Yeah, we made it to the future or past. It's a plane, not a time machine. Time will go backwards. Huh, you scare me. Yeah, I mess for you. Thanks, Kyokonaku. Thanks, Kyokonaku. Time will go backwards. We'll fly in across the air, and then we have to cross the air and then cross time zones. Does the feeling let the time go backwards? Yes. In that case, Huh? It's time to put on your seatbelts, Makoto Samatari. If we didn't land and we just kept going, we'll be traveling all the way to the past? No, not that far. Well then, how far are we going? Look, we're taking off. Oh, taking off already? Jin-chan, we're moving! Oh, we're so high. Look at the baby clouds. Okay, Jin-chan, for Chira, no Canadians allowed. Huh? Okay. Okay, I understand. Mrs. Jean. Huh? No Canadians. Gee. Hey, Mrs. Jean, what's Canadian in English? In-flight meal. Beef or chicken? We're practicing. Give me chicken. Yes, excellent. Now choose me, okay? Chicken or beef? The beef, please. That's excellent. Ma'am? Yes, again, Jeter? Now which would you like? Japanese or Western? Jin-chan! Hey, I should write lyrics for a song. Upsy Daisy. What's this? What a wonderful world. Huh? Oh my gosh! Huh? Did you see anything? Me? No. That's good. Oh, are you trying to write something special? I was just thinking about how I should live. It turns out I get a lot of things to think about. Oh. What's going on? At this late stage of a game, is she been hoping to change the band's direction and totally remake the sound? Or was she actually going out of school and worried about what's going to happen to her in the future? Will she become big outlaw Marco Makoto Sawatari? Man. Jin-chan, wake up. We're arriving. England? Is this really England? Well, the trip here seems pretty quick. We got a chance and now we're gonna head around the road. Take it easy, everybody. So what do we do? We're going through irrigation then? So what do we do? Let's see. Usually you're going to have a purpose when something. Oh, a purpose? Yes, just like when you go on winter vacation, you had to go sightseeing. Okay. Side business. Yes, sir. Hello? 4 days. Yes, I am 17. Oh, I really missed you, Hangita. Let you already think about it. Why are we going to bring our instruments anyway? Hey, for Lizard. Know your luggage yet? No. What? Don't worry, it'll come. I guess it didn't make it? But why just my bag? Do you think they might have lost it? What were you going to do without clean panties? This is a lady. But, Melissa doesn't wear them, does she? Yes, she wears no panties. I said wear socks, not panties. Wait, look, it's over there. Hey, yeah. Well, something must have lost it. Right under your nose. It's such a relief. Alright, come on. Where are we going? We're going by Acton Town, or we're going by District Line to go to our court station. The next tube station is called Hampton Cross. This is a Piccadilly line train via Hampton Cross and Osterley. We are arriving. The tube station is called Hampton Cross. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next station is called Hounslow West. This is a Piccadilly line train via Hampton Cross and Osterley. We are arriving. The tube station is called Hounslow West. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Hounslow Central. This is a Piccadilly line train via Hampton Cross and Osterley. We are arriving. The tube station is called Hounslow Central. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is Hounslow East. This is a Piccadilly line train via Hampton Cross and Osterley. Don't sneeze. I'm sorry, gonna sneeze. Bless you. Thanks, Jean-chan. We are arriving at the tube station is called Hounslow East. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Austerley. This is a Piccadilly line train via Hampton Cross and Austerley. We are arriving at the tube station is called Austerley. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Boston Manor. This is a Piccadilly line train via Austerley and Acton Town. We are arriving. The tube station is called Austerley on Boston Manor. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Northfields. This is a Piccadilly line train via Austerley and Acton Town. We are arriving. The tube station is called North Fields. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next station is called South Ealing. This is a Piccadilly line train via Osterley and Acton Town. We are arriving at the tube station is called South Ealing. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Acton Town. This is a Piccadilly line train via Osterley and Acton Town. Okay, this is our last stop. Then we're going to District Line. Good idea. Let's see, District Line. Here's our map. Once the tube stops, we're going out and going to District Line, okay? Okay. Good. We are arriving at Acton Town. The tube station is called Acton Town. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Okay, let's get out. I have to mind the gap first. Yeah, good idea. Okay, here we go. So where are we going? We're going to District Line. It's down here. District Line's down here? Yeah. Hope we didn't miss a train. Yeah. The tube station, right? Yeah. It's called District Line train. Okay. And once we arrived at Earl's Court, then we have to go to the Natler's Kensington Hotel. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I hope we can get something really cool. Yeah, without Charlotte Kima, I miss her because I told her to say goodbye and then she will take care of myself and she will take care of I will take care of myself, then she will take care of Princess Rona when she had her babysit. Oh, that's right. So I guess it's you and me and Phil Lizard and Lynn Daves, right? And Jean Chun. That's right. What about Andro? Where is she? Oh, she's probably at the babysitter. She's probably with her babysitter. What's babysitter? You know your friend? Yeah, Miki Hireji, right? Yeah. She looks just like a tiger. Yeah. So she's taking care of and Seda, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's get on to this ride. Okay. Why are we going on to this ride? Actually, it's a lot of fun to do. It looks like we don't have much time for other things. Yeah. Okay. It's like a movie poster. What's that? Looks like the kid who would be king. Yeah, I saw that. It was just a movie poster, right? That's good to know. So, We're gonna wait till then, right? Good. Here we go. Here's the district line. Where's that? Oh, there. Okay. So where are we going to Jorah's Court Station? We're going by district line. Okay. Piccadilly line's down here, so district line's up here. Yeah. Hope so. Good. Anyway, let's get on to it. Okay, good. Come and sit down here, Lizard. No, I'm just sitting with Lynn Daves. Okay. Me and Kyokuraku and Jean are sitting right there, right? Yeah. Okay. The next tube station is called Chiswick Park. This is a district line train via Chiswick Park and Hammersmith. We are arriving. The tube station is called Chiswick Park. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Turnham Green. This is a district line train via Chiswick Park and Hammersmith. We are arriving. The tube station is called Turnham Green. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Stamford Brook. This is a district line train via Chiswick Park and Hammersmith. We are arriving at the tube station is called Stamford Brook. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Ravenscourt Park. This is a district line train via Chiswick Park and Hammersmith. We are arriving at the tube station called Ravenscourt Park. Please mind a gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Hammersmith. This is a district line train via Chiswick Park and Hammersmith. We are arriving at the tube station is called Hammersmith. Please mind a gap between the train and the platform. The next station is called Barons Court. This is a district line train via Barons Court and Earls Court. We are arriving at the tube station is called Barons Court. Please mind a gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called West Kensington. This is a district line train via Barons Court and Earls Court. We are arriving the tube station is called West Kensington. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. The next tube station is called Earls Court. This is a district line train via Brands Court and Earl's Court. Okay, when we arrive at Earl's Court, then we have to go to Nettler's Kensington Hotel. And then we have to go to British Museum by tomorrow. A British Museum? Yeah, we have to go to British Museum. Okay. How do we get to the British Museum? By underground train. Underground tube. I don't know. Well, we have to look it up later. Okay. Yeah, I hope the underground will take us there to the British Museum. Yeah, but I don't know which station it's called. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Okay, guys, don't feel nervous. We're gonna arrive at soon. Here it is. We are arriving at the tube station is called Earl's Court. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get off now. Okay, good. So how do we get to Nettler's Kensington Hotel? So it's right down that way? Which one is the exit? The exit, right? Yeah, it is the exit. We had to go by exit. Okay. There's a lot of London people. It's made by those characters from UK. Yeah, but those characters are from America too, and Canadians too, and all of the anime girls too. Yeah, because they were so cute in British accent. Yeah, I love those British accent we went last year. Yeah, it was so funny that they're so happy about me. Yeah, Cuban friends are speaking British, right? Yeah. So what do we go there? I don't know. It says we're going by the exit. Should be down that way. Okay. Oh boy, we finally get checked in. So ever us is just the two of us, right, Jin-chan? Yeah, it's been a tiring day. I'm really hungry, and I need to take a nice long bath. Yes, I know. It was really cold. So what are we going to do about dinner tonight? Oh, those chicken strips? Wow, thank you, Makoto. We need to bring her back a really nice present. Oh, look, we're gonna need an oven for this one. So what are we guys doing before we came here? Taking photos, of course. In school uniforms? Well, yeah, that's why we brought them, silly. Whatever makes you happy, Lynn Daves. Yeah, well, you change quickly too, Phil Lizard. Alright, that sounds great. Oh, wow. Wow, your mother's always so prepared. That's my mother, you know. Okay, let me just plug. Ah! What's wrong? It blew fire at me. That's scary. Hey, Matilda, you need to use your power converter. No, I'm way too scared now. Let's just eat dinner. Okay, so we need to go by train. So let's just exit that for so. Okay, we're going to London Underground Tube Station near the British Museum. Okay, how do we go there? It says we're going by Tottenham Court. Tottenham Court? Yeah. What? We're going by yeah, okay. What would you say? It says road tube station. How do we go there? I'll show ya. Love is love. Is this we're going by Central Line? Central Line? Yeah, Central Line. How do we get to Central Line? I'll show ya. Central Line, please. How do we get to Central Line? I know. It says we're going by Notting Hill Gate. Notting Hill Gate? Yes. And right on Notting Hill Gate, we're going all the way to Queensway to Lancaster's Gate. We're going to Marble Arch, then to Bond Street, then to Oxford Circus, and to Tottenham Court Road. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to Tottenham Court Road, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's all good now. Good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 stations, right? Need to look it up. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I just don't know why. You're still at Tottenham Court Road. Okay. So that's it, huh? Tottenham Court Road. Okay. Okay. Let's go to sleep. It's taking too long. Hey, Jean-chan. Yes. What would you say if you come with me and then we'll take pictures together? Nah, I'll just what are you gonna set up the camera for? I'm gonna set it up behind I can set it up behind the King's Library, and then they will take a picture by itself, and then we'll put it on to the post. So you mean you're gonna post the British Museum on YouTube? Yes, I will do that. Okay. Good night, Makoto. Good night, Jean-chan. Oh my gosh, it's 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.